Okay, in continuation of the previous video, in the previous video we have examined on a general note the lives of the Jahilliyah Arabs. We have looked into their political, economic, social life. We have talked about their negative sides. We have also examined their religious life, that they are polytheists, they worship, pray to more than one God and all that. However, there are some good sides of the Jahilliyah Arabs which I think it's also good to look into. So we look into the what? The good social practice of good sides, good social practices of Jahilliyah, of Jahilliyah Arabs. Okay, among it, is what we call hospitality. Another thing is what? Truthfulness and trustworthiness. Trustworthiness. Another thing is what? Value. And what? And strongest and warfare. Also, yes, another thing I think it's of their good side is that what? They engage in what? Well, poetry contest. Or intellectualism. So, we will be looking into this before we delve into the reform that was carried out by Islam. Now, on the first one, hospitality. An Arabian man, ordinarily, a practical Arabian man is highly hospitable. They treat visitors, strangers well. Like, there's so much respect and give maximum treatment in good ways to strangers. They were highly hospitable. So if they see you, and you are a stranger, you need one or two things, they even care for you more than their own member. That's what extent an Arabian man can go when they see a stranger or a visitor. So they are highly hospitable. They are highly welcoming. They welcome visitors, they welcome strangers, they treat them well, and they give them the best of treatment in their life. So that's a very good thing that we cannot deny about the Jahilliyah Arabs, in which the people of that period can testify to it. That's one. Another important thing that is good about the Jahilliyah Arabs was what? Truthfulness and trustworthiness. I think I made mention of this when I was talking about gambling the other time. Yes, they gamble a lot. But an Arabian man will never make a promise and will go back on his promise. They will never do that. They were so faithful, so trustworthy, and what? And truthful with their words. Whenever they say, their A is their A, they will never go back. Even whatever thing it will cost them to achieve that, insofar they've agreed to do that, they will never hesitate to do it. So they were so trustful, they were so truthful, and they stand by their words. That's one important thing that we cannot deny about the Arabians. Second, and the third thing I think we should look into is what? Their value in the war front. Arabians are so strong. Like, they were so strong in the war front, and I think I will have to. This is one of the bad things I didn't say, but this reminds me, I will explain it together. They were so strong in the war front, and they were so resistant. They would rather die than give in. That's to what extent the Arabians were. So they have this strong spirit of fighting their enemy. They will never give in for their enemy. They will never renege on their words. They will never give back on their words. They will always ensure they have their objectives. In this line, one other thing about them that they engage, which is bad, is what? Warfarism. Arabians engage a lot in warfarism. To an extent, The poet, one of the Arabian poets said that we fight our enemy, but we fight our neighbor. If we see no enemy to fight, we raid our enemies. They raid. It's not fight. Let me say raid. Because what? They scavenge on their what? Their properties. That's one of the bad things about them. They scavenge on their enemy. So understand that what the Jahilliyah Arabs, that they scavenge on their own neighbor when they see no enemy to raid. And even they raid their own brothers and sisters when there is no neighbor to raid. That's to what extent the Arabians can go. They engage in a lot of warfareism, fighting up and down, causing trouble with this. Just what? To ensure they outshine the other. Just to ensure they establish control over the other. That was the rule of the day then. Because there was no particular law, particular rule guiding them. That's why we call the period Jahilliyah Period. But there's one important thing that actually called for my attention when I read about the Arabians. And that's their intellectual strength. To be sincere with you, the Arabians are highly of great intellect. Great intellect. Go and search the Google. The best poets in the world today. The best poets in history. We have many of them from Arabians. There's a man we call Qais. He wrote a lot of poems. A lot of poetry. That when you are reading that poetry, you feel like, No, when they eulogize, when they narrate the situation, you will not but gay and gay and gay. That's Arabian story. So during the Jahilliyah period, as ignorant as they were, among themselves they conduct They conduct contests. That yes, every year we'll be writing a poem. The best poetry of the year, they give a prize to the best poem of the year. So they call for contests. A lot of people, a lot of poets write poems, they submit it, and they choose the best. So the best poem of the year is usually hung on the wall of Kaaba, where they put their gods, and they title it Al-Mu'allaqah. What do I call it? Al-Mu'allaqah. So the best poem of the year is credited, is acknowledged and hung on the wall of Kaaba throughout the year. That's to what extent they respect intellectualism, to what extent they value intellectualism, and to what extent they place intellectualism in their lives. So that's that about the bad sides and the good sides of the Jahilliyah Arabs. And to an extent, you must have had a comprehensive or a concise knowledge about Jahilliyah Arabs. You can read more, of course. We can't see all here. We're just giving you the main thing that will require you the basic knowledge. Now, I will know this. Let's look into the reforms. I said reforms that were executed by Islam when Islam came. The reforms of Islam. Reforms. The first reform Islam has to do with, Islam is a religion of peace. It's a religion that believes in oneness of Allah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. I testify that there is no God except Allah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. And nobody won't dare worship besides Allah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan. And I testify that Muhammad, Abduhu wa Rasuluhu, is the servant of Allah and is the messenger of Allah. Muhammad is no more than that. He's not a God. He's not close to God. He's not a child of God, but rather the servant and the messenger of Allah. So that is Islam. Islam believes in oneness of Allah. At-tawheedu billah. Believe in oneness of Allah. But when we talk about the religious life of the Jahilliyah Arabs, we said they were polytheism. So therefore, Islam brought what we call monotheism. Monotheism. That is worship of only one God. Which replaces worship of over 360 gods in a year. So it will sound funny for somebody that has been worshiping over 360 gods, and just go and tell him worship one God, it'll be like, ah. And the response they gave to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam then was that, we are worshiping 360 gods. They could not provide all our needs. Now you are telling us to worship only one God. How come? How will you do it? How will you provide all our needs? You can see logically, it's not balancing. But what? God beyond that. That's what they don't realize. So one essential reform that is not introduced in Jahilliyah is that it replaced polytheism with what? Monotheism. Believe in many gods, what? Believe in only one God, Allah. That's the first reform. Of course, their political life was still in line, their economic life was in line, but their social lives, a lot of things were changing. Among them was what? There was stock. A stock was put to what? To gambling. Gambling was totally prohibited in Islam. A Muslim must not gamble. A Muslim that gambles has contradicted his faith, his belief, the teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because it is against Islam to gamble. Naira bet, whichever form of gambling it has come, there are a lot of ways gambling come up these days. They are haram, they are prohibited in Islam. Please do not impede them. The Prophet abrogated it when he what? When he met with the Jahilliyah Arabs, really, that what? They can say, yeah, let's dwell on this contest. This is my wife. If you will go with my wife, Islam prohibited gambling. Alcoholism. Yeah, alcohol is one of what? One of the most, the commonest practice of the Jahilliyah Arabs. They engage in a lot of alcoholism. They drink a lot of alcohol. They do this, they do that. But when Islam came, the Prophet ﷺ prohibited alcoholism. Because what? Allah prohibited it. At first, they were allowed, but when they want to pray, Allah said what? They shouldn't come to Salat. They shouldn't come close to Salat when they are drunk. But later, it is prohibited, what we call the Nasik al-Masuk. The verse was what? Later abrogated by a later verse. So alcoholism was what? Was prohibited. Was prohibited. Also, the inhuman treatment on women was restored. Women had no right to own property in Jahilliyah period. But when the Prophet came, he gave the right to women to own property. Yes, they are human, they are not slaves. He restored the right of what? Of the women. So the first human rights activist was the Prophet ﷺ through the words of Allah that restored the rights of what? Of the maltreated women in Jahilliyah. He put a stop to killing of women, child alive, to female child alive, sorry. He put a stop to maltreating women, to killing them. He put a stop to them not inheriting their father or their husband. Now in Islam, woman has right to inherit his father. He has right to inherit his husband. So these are what? Reforms that was carried out by Islam. Another thing is that what? Yes, womanism was also one of the wrong things that the Jahilliyah Arabs practice. They can marry as many wives as possible. They can have up to 20, up to 50 wives. They can marry one today and say, I'm not going to marry you. Marry one today. That's the lives of their leaders. But when Islam came, Islam put a stop to it. If you marry, he has the right over you, you have the right over her. She has the right over you, you have the right over her. So everyone has a right. And Islam stopped marrying women unnecessarily and put a stop that was you can only marry maximally 4 wives. That's the Sharia. Mathna wa thulatha wa ruba'. You can only marry 4 wives maximally. Maximally. So if you go beyond this, then you are what? You are replicating the practices of what? Of Jahilliyah Arabs. So as far as Islam is concerned, Islam put a stop to what? To womanizing. Womanizing. And we study what? The dignity of women in Islam. Also, lastly, Islam put a stop to warfareism. No, Islam is a religion of peace. Islam don't engage in activities that endanger his neighbor, his friends, even his enemy. If he's your enemy, so far he did not attack you, so far he did not do you harm, You do not have right to do him harm. You do not have right to do harm. That is the preaching of Islam. So when Islam came, Islam put a stop to all the what? All the warfareism. Fighting their neighbor, raiding their neighbor in order to what? To scavenge on their property, raiding their enemy, raiding their friends. Islam put a stop to all this. So these are the what? These are the reforms that Islam executed on the practices of Jahilliyah Arabs. Thank you very much. This is what we'll be calling it a day for this class. If you enjoyed this lecture, share with your friends, share with your colleagues, share with your family. Thank you. To meet again. Keep cool, calm.